Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will not just follow Doctor Strange and what he's up to. Of course, the co-star of the film is the Scarlet Witch herself. And now we're hearing that a major Fox character will be appearing in this film and battling the Scarlet Witch one-on-one. I really hope it's Tom Rothman, just a leftover character. So this rumor comes at us from Daniel RPK. We've talked about his scoops on the podcast. We've talked about him before. He's had hits. He's had misses. So if you choose to believe this, there you go. He is, I believe, the original source of this because that's what everybody's crediting. So he recently talked about Doctor Strange 2 and said that in the film, Wanda will fight someone from the Foxverse, which to me means an already established character because, let's be real for a second, if it's a new version of, for example, Doctor Doom or something, right? Then it's not the Foxverse, it's just a new MCU character, so it has to be somebody that's established. And he teases an epic fight, but he cannot reveal who it is. He says he's not allowed to reveal who this character is. Now, before everybody brings up the fact that that's how he's trying to cover his bases, and that he's making it up, I do want to stress something where that could be a realistic scenario, but I'm going to be on his side on this one, for example. And I talked about this in my scoop video where I kind of laid out everything. Sometimes, when you can't get something confirmed by multiple people, you do not want to mention something if it's only from one source that says, hey, I'm telling you this, but you got to be careful with it. Because there is realistic scenarios where somebody on the inside that's suspected could be given false info to see who is leaking it. And I talked about this in that scoop video. This is what happened with a Spider-Man scoop that I dropped that sort of kind of pointed the studio in the right direction. I was like, whoa. I'm just going to hold back. You be quiet. Don't tell me anything anymore. We're going to cover our bases and you'll be fine. I'll be fine. So it could be a realistic scenario like that. So, just so you know that. At the same time, I see the people going, he's just making it up. It could be that as well. I don't have an idea. But I am going to defend him on this because it's a realistic scenario. Now, at the same time, who could this be? Who knows? Logic would dictate, hey, it's the multiverse and you're Wanda Maximoff. We already teased the Pietro connection before, so Magneto? That's possible. Doctor Doom? Always possible. Chris Evans as Human Torch, because they want him back and it's been said he's already signed a new contract. That's possible. It could really be anybody that's left over from those films. I would maybe think that it's got to be somebody that's somewhat high in power if she's going to fight them. So maybe Phoenix or Professor X would be logical. But again, I don't know because there's just so many variables out there. Like the Phoenix with the real Phoenix Force, not, well, I guess you'd have to use the Foxverse version, so they're both terrible. But you see what I'm saying. They could do anything with it. And if this is true, I'm super hyped because then we got to add all those X-Men movies to our rewatches, which, oh no. I don't think I'm ready to watch Dark Phoenix ever again. I'm just going to die from laughing when McAvoy forgets he's paraplegic and tries to stand up. I can't do this anymore. Or Apocalypse, how they forget how she gets her powers, and in Dark Phoenix they just retcon it. They didn't even watch their own films.